I think we can all agree that education is important. Trying to agree on how to improve education, well, that's a different story. In Washington, the solution to this problem has been spending larger and larger sums of money on education programs. But is this really improving the quality of education? The answer might surprise you. This is education spending, made simple. Brought to you by the Heritage Foundation. Meet the Tigers, a youth soccer team in Sunny Springs. After a disappointing performance last season, the Boosters Club decided something needed to be done. Clearly, the team was underfunded and at a disadvantage. So the Boosters voted to increase the team's budget. Additional fees were collected from parents, and soon the spending began. First, they increased Coach Anderson's salary and hired several assistant coaches. Next, they purchased new uniforms and soccer equipment. The field was reseeded and painted, and a shiny new sign was purchased. The Boosters were very pleased with the progress. So pleased, in fact, that they approved an additional budget increase on top of the first. Unfortunately, even as spending grew more and more out of control, the team's performance was not improving. Soccer fundamentals, such as dribbling, kicking, and scoring, were being neglected. It may come as no surprise that when the season was over, the Tigers' ranking had not improved at all since the last year. Of course, the Boosters Club held an emergency meeting. What went wrong? After heated discussion, the Boosters decided that the team was still underfunded, and of course, voted unanimously to increase next year's budget. Does this story sound familiar? If you're a parent or a taxpayer, then it should. Since the 1960s, per-pupil education spending has more than tripled, after adjusting for inflation. That means it will cost more than $120,000 to educate each student from kindergarten through 12th grade. Of course, salaries have increased, staff has been added, and facilities upgraded. Yet, even as spending has skyrocketed, academic performance has languished. Graduation rates have remained flat, and, perhaps most importantly, the U.S. is losing ground in the competitive international arena. Fortunately, in the case of the Tigers, a group of concerned parents stepped in. The team reduced its spending to a reasonable level, and, most importantly, targeted funds on a back-to-basics approach. We're happy to report that the Tigers are doing much better now. When it comes to your child's education, are you getting what you pay for? For more information on education reform, please visit heritage.org/madesimple.